Good day, good evening, good morning, good night. Blessed day to everyone. I hope everyone is in good spirits, in high spirits. Keep them high, keep those hands high, keep those heads raised high. It is a new day. It is a new, beautiful day. And if you have some requests, go ahead and send in your requests. Agent K21 Podcast, or just Agent K on 21 on Instagram or Twitter. So today we talked about the shadow self yesterday, but now we're going to talk about the light, because we truly are the light at all times. No matter how dark it may seem, you are the light. These past couple of days have been very interesting, to say the least, because I had all my dreams of my podcast topics. I had a whole list of topics, and that list is out of sight right now. And I'm really having to go with the flow of, hey, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, but let's just go with it. And so two things can happen when challenges or obstacles are put in your path. You can either resist them or you can go with them and learn from them. And so no matter where you find yourself, know that you are on the right path, you are on the right time, and that everything is as it should be. Everything is happening as it should be. And so when you remember that you are the light, you can light your own path and find your own way. So remembering that we are the light is remembering that everything is everything. And I might just go ahead and switch gears right here, because I don't know if I want to talk about the light. Maybe I'm not feeling that topic right now. And this is a channel of being authentic and being real. Maybe I'm not feeling like talking about that right now. But what I do want to talk about is be encouraged, stay encouraged. Because right now it seems to be a time of just uncertainty and of new changes occurring. Now, change can be subtle or abrupt, but whatever changes we may be experiencing, whether they are subtle or abrupt, go with them. And as I speak to you, I'm speaking to myself, because these changes are happening, and we can either go with them or we can resist them. But what we resist persists, and what is going to continue to be is, I don't know if that made sense, but all I want to say is just continue to do your thing. I continue to show up here on these podcasts consistently, regardless if there are 0 listeners or 100 listeners, because I choose to dedicate myself. As a devoted singular, I choose to dedicate myself to a cause, to a path, to a reason, to something. And my choice is to be consistent here. I was honestly thinking about throwing in the towel and just, there's too many upheaval things going on right now. And I was thinking I need to just go ahead and end season 2, because I don't feel prepared, and I don't have my notebooks. All my stuff is gone. I'm feeling just unsettled. But I said, you know what? No. Nope. Because I can make new topics. The world keeps spinning. So I'm going to keep going. So a little story time. Here. Because there are new energies and new opportunities flowing. And, surprise yourself. Do something you wouldn't normally do. And that's exactly what I've been doing, is surprising myself all the time, every day. Surprise yourself. And when you think you can't go on any further, remember that you can. When you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and just hold on, and know that you're going to get through whatever you're going through. Now, how many people out there, this is random, but how many people out there are vegan? I'm looking for people who are vegan, who have a plant-based diet. Send me some recipes. Send me some good, clean, healthy, plant-based foods, because I was vegan for a while and kind of got off track, and I'm like, man, I got to get back on track. So vegans out there, shout out to you. And, trust the redirect, trust the reroute. I really have no topic for today, but I will say the topics that I'm thinking of is being the light, encouraging yourself, encouraging others, and just continuing to go forward, being consistent. Consistency is the key. No matter what you do, consistency is the key, because inconsistency, all that births is confusion and addiction. And Teal Swan, I follow her YouTube channel. She did a great video on inconsistency, and inconsistency can be the death of a soul, because it creates a emptiness, because there's nothing consistent, there's nothing to land on. So provide consistency for yourself, and then you'll provide consistency for those around you. Now, any shout outs, anyone who would like to get on the podcast subscription, let me know. I'm also going to be performing very soon. I've found a bunch of different venues that I'm going to be performing at, and be on the lookout for that, because it's time. I miss my music. I miss creating. I'm always creating, but I miss performing, and I'm ready to get back out there and in there. So be on the lookout for that. My other thought is, what is the use of being consistent if you're not putting out consistently good material? So I'm going to revamp my whole podcast, because, consistency is great, but what are you consistently doing? Consistently doing nothing equals more nothing. Consistently putting out trash equals more trash. And so I'm going to really take some time to revamp how I want to do this, because that's the thing about unsettledness, or the rug being pulled from underneath you, is it gives you the opportunity to get a new rug, to change the wood floors, to do all these different things that you would not have normally done. And so I'm really trying to hone in on taking this time as an opportunity to say, you know what, I don't have all my stuff, but I always have everything I need. And so do you. It's always within us. We always have unlimited potential. We always have everything we need. And it's only an illusion to think that we don't. And if we focus on what we don't have, guess what? We only get more of what we don't have. So in these times, it's important to focus on what you do have. What I do have is myself and a microphone and a voice and a big brain to think of millions of different topics and ways I want to do this. So this is the midway point for me. And I just want to say, for those who have been consistent and faithful listening to these podcasts, I greatly appreciate you all. And I'm going to take a turn, because it's time to revamp season 2. Season 2, what it do? So I'm going to be reviewing the tapes and finding a new way in traveling on new paths, because, talking about nothing is great, but I want to really empower the people. And I really want to find those topics that interest me. And, this whole podcast just kind of happened. I wasn't looking for it. It kind of just happened, and I kind of liked it. And so I'm going to continue. But, they say, why reinvent the wheel? So I'm going to continue to make the wheel spin. And this message, I hope, greets you and encourages you to do things that maybe you normally wouldn't do. To just get out there and to just be brave and be bold. And no matter what and where you find yourself, know that that's not where you're going to stay, that you're always elevating higher and higher. And so I leave this with you. Enjoy yourself, have fun, make yourself laugh, and yeah, just do it. Even if you feel fear, even if your voice trembles, just do whatever it is that your heart feels set to do. There's no way of getting it wrong. There's no way of getting it right. All you have to do is do what resonates in any given moment, and it'll be just fine. So with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, or night, and I will talk to you until next time.